In this developmental network, we will look at the movie X-Men: Days of Future Past. For those that are unfamiliar with the plot, the premise of this film is that Wolverine must travel back in time to bring back together the X-Men and stop Dr. Bolivar Trask, a normal human, from creating the Sentinels, robots designed to target and kill all mutants. There are two time contingencies within the plot of Days of Future Past. For the sake of this video, we will focus on the first timeline that occurs within the film. In this timeline, which takes place in 1973, Dr. Trask is experimenting on mutants to create the Sentinel program by integrating their powers into the robots. After hearing about the experiments, Mystique goes after and kills Dr. Trask in retribution. Unfortunately, due to this act of vengeance, his death leads to Mystique being captured herself by the FBI. They use her mutant powers to finish developing the Sentinels, leading to the death of mutants in the present timeline, 2023. This is the first timeline Wolverine from 2023 tries to fix. He hopes by going back in time to fix Mystique's actions, he will be able to save the mutants of the future. In order to do so, Wolverine must go back to 1973 to seek Charles Xavier's help in stopping Mystique. This image represents the developmental network. Wolverine, the only one knowledgeable about what the future holds, convinces past Charles Xavier to join his mission, activating him. Charles Xavier is the only mutant that is able to convince Mystique to not go through with her plan due to the close relationship that they have. Charles Xavier represses her. If Mystique is not stopped, she will activate Bolivar Trask's death. His death activates the Sentinel program. If Professor X is absent, he is unable to convince Mystique from killing Dr. Trask. In this case, Mystique is not inhibited, therefore the transcription of the Sentinels occurs. In a single mutant scenario, where Wolverine does not go back in time, the timeline will remain the same as it was where the story first started. The Sentinels are killing mutants around the world. The absence of Wolverine results in past Charles Xavier not being aware of what Mystique plans to do. This leaves no one to stop her from assassinating Dr. Trask. In this double mutant time scenario, if Professor X and Mystique are both absent, there is no one that needs to be stopped and no one to kill Trask. At least for this timeline, Dr. Trask does not die, therefore the Sentinels are not activated. Mystique cannot be captured to be experimented on. Her DNA cannot be collected to finish developing the Sentinel program. In respect to this timeline, no mutants should be killed in 2023. In a double mutant scenario, where Wolverine and Professor X are both absent, Mystique will be free to go after Dr. Trask, killing him and activating the Sentinel program. This follows the original timeline that Wolverine is attempting to fix.